our solar system is difficult to fathom. When scientists say outer space, they mean space. So to get an idea of what the size of our solar system is like, we're going to create a scale model using landmarks in Beaufort County. We're going to shrink the solar system down from 3.5 billion miles to the size of the distance from the Hunting Island Lighthouse to the Uranus train station, which is about 32 miles. So let's go. We're starting here at the center of a solar system, our sun. The sun is the only star in our solar system, but more on that later. All of the planets and extrasolar objects like asteroids and comets in our solar system orbit around the sun. At the scale we're using, the diameter of the sun would be about 1/3 of the height of this lighthouse. The first 4 planets orbiting around the sun are rocky planets, and relatively close. The first one is Mercury, and on our scale, only about 1/3 of a mile away from the sun, and small, about the size of a ping pong ball. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system, and it takes only 88 Earth days for it to make a complete revolution around the sun. Because it is so close to the sun, its surface temperatures are extreme, ranging from hundreds of degrees below freezing at night to several hundred degrees during the day. Next comes Venus, a little more than half a mile away from the lighthouse on our scale, and about 4 inches in diameter. Venus has a very thick atmosphere, creating a greenhouse effect that results in extremely hot temperatures on the planet's surface. It also has volcanoes, some of which are thought to be active. Venus is one of the planets that is easily visible in the night sky from Earth. In fact, it is the brightest object other than the moon. Now here we are at Earth's location, just less than a mile away from the sun. Earth would be just a little bit larger than Venus. The Earth is highly unique among all planets. It supports a vast diversity of life. Just over onto Harbor Island, here we are at Mars, a little more than a mile away from our sun. Mars is the last of the rocky planets. It is a planet similar to Earth, having an atmosphere, similar geology, and even frozen water present. It takes about twice as long for Mars to go around the sun than the Earth does. NASA's Curiosity rover has been on the surface of Mars since 2012, exploring and analyzing the planet. Between Mars and the giant planets is an asteroid belt. On our scale, the asteroids would be tiny, like the grains of sand washing in and out with the tide. Jupiter is comparatively far away, more than 5 times the distance from the sun as Earth, and it's huge. It's more than twice the mass of all the planets combined. Convection from the intense heat in Jupiter's core creates violent weather on the planet. The red spot is a huge storm, larger than the diameter of Earth. Jupiter also spins very rapidly, which is what creates its striped appearance. Saturn is surrounded by rings made up of ice, dust, and chunks of rock. Double the distance again and we reach Uranus. On our scale, about 15 miles away and the size of a beach ball. Uranus is unique from the other planets because it rotates on its side in relation to the sun. Neptune, the other ice giant, is once again nearly twice the distance from the sun as its nearest neighbor. Neptune and Uranus are about the same size, and both planets have methane in their atmospheres, making them appear blue. Little is known about them due to their extreme distances from Earth. Here at the Uranus train station, we've reached the end of our journey through the solar system. This is the home of the Kuiper Belt, an area of the solar system containing comets, asteroids, and other small icy objects. The Kuiper Belt is home to Pluto, once the last planet in the solar system, but now considered a dwarf planet. Pluto would only be about the size of a walnut on our scale. But this is not the edge of our solar system. There's more beyond Pluto. The furthest known object that is part of our solar system is 3 times further away from the sun than Pluto, and the actual edge of the solar system extends even further. So the next time you take a trip, Imagine you're taking a trip through the solar system and think about all the space out there.